Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's training call. I'm really excited about tonight's call because it means that we get to speak to another wise sister and learn from her and her business, and just to get some feel as to make sure that what we're doing in terms of our mindset is good for us and our business. Um, First of all, I want to thank you to those of you that made it onto the call. I know that time is really precious, and being here shows me that you're investing your time into your business and that it's important to you. So, I'm really grateful for you doing that, and I hope that tonight you get some value from tonight's call. The call will be recorded, and I will be sending out the replay link to you. So take good notes if you can, but what's more important is that you actually hear and listen to what's being said. So taking notes is great because you can share them with your team, but rest assured you will be getting a replay link at the end of the call so you can share that and listen as many times as you like. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jenni Harris and I'm an Elite Orange status presenter, and I'm based right here in the UK. I am the elite upline for the team iLash Divas, and I also have some other leaders within the team too. Our elite or exclusive upline is Katie Thompson, and she's a Black status level 1 presenter, and she's based in the US. So we've got a really fab pedigree within our company. Just tell you a little bit about me if you don't know me. I'm a retired police officer. I did 26 years in Westminster Police in the UK. I retired as a sergeant, and I was just looking for something more. I'd had some success in policing, like I said, I retired as a sergeant, but I always knew that I wanted to have my own business. So when the unique opportunity presented itself to me, I was really open to something new. And I quite literally jumped at the opportunity. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Although I had absolutely zero skills in terms of network marketing, I didn't even know that network marketing existed. I knew when I heard it that it was something that I could learn and something that I could do. So for me, you have to excuse me if I look a bit cockeyed, it's because I've been out today and I've got one eyelash done and the other one not. So if my face looks a little bit out of balance, that's why it is. But anyway, I've just noticed myself on the screen. So I knew I could do this. I knew it'd be hard work. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I was also committed to doing what it took to ensure that I got to the top. So if that's something that you're interested in, then we can run together and work together. But like I've always said about this business, there is a place for everybody within Unique. If you decide that you just want to get your products at discounted rates and just buy them when you need them, perfect, there's a place for you. If you've decided that you want to do a little bit and treat it more like a hobby, again, great, you're welcome. But if you want to be a business builder, again, there's a place for you here. So Unique can be and is a perfect fit for everybody. You decide what you want to do in your business. So what I'm going to be covering tonight is Change Your Mind. I think the title was Change Your Mind, Change Your Business. Sometimes our mindset, we can have all the how-to skills in the world, all the how-to skills in the world. We could talk to you all day about how to prospect, how to find new people, how to run events. We can give you all of that information, but none of it, absolutely none of it, is going to help you if your mindset is not right. And you'll hear me say this time and time again, success and failure starts up here, starts between your ears. It's got absolutely nothing to do with your skill level initially. So, you need to work on yourself. We need to work on our mindset, and we need to do that every day, because we're going to take some hits. People are going to say no to us, and learning that is part of the course. And I appreciate there are some people that say to you, oh no, you should never hear the word no. The reality is you're going to hear the word no, so you need to be prepared on how to deal with it. So without further ado, I can't wait to introduce our guest who's joining me on the call tonight. Her name is Maria. She's a French Canadian, first of all, French Canadian presenter, lives in Canada. Her name is Marie. Well, she's told me to call her MC because she said her name is far too long and far too French for me to try and pronounce. Marie MC has been in the business since May 2014. She lives in Montreal in Canada, and she's a green stage presenter. She hit green in January 2016. So tonight she's going to be talking to us about mindset. She's going to talk about her journey, some of the challenges that she's faced, and just how your mindset can impact on you, your business, your confidence, everything. So just how we're going to get around that. So without further ado, please help me welcome MC onto the call. I'm going to mute myself and leave you to it. Any questions or anything? We're going to have a question and answer session. MC's only going to be here for the next 20 minutes. So if you have any questions, jot them down. She's got to go pick her child up from daycare. So any questions, jot them down and we'll get through them as fast as we can. So without further ado, please welcome MC to the call. Over to you, my God.
Thank you so much. Hi, guys. My name is Marie-Carmel. That's super French, but you can call me MC. It's easier, it's quicker, it can be said in all the languages. So like Jenny said, first of all, thank you so much, Jenny, for having me. I was a bit nervous, didn't know what to say, but I'm like, you know what? It's my life, so let me just talk, right? We're all white sisters, we're all friends, we're all family, so I'm just going to explain my journey, how it happened to me. My story, how it started. I was on maternity leave because I have a 2-year-old, and I have to go get the baby at daycare very soon. Um, I was on mat leave and I saw this video of this super duper mascara, and I'm like, you know what? What is this? And my NICU nurse was also my sponsor. I talked to her and I'm like, you know what? I want this mascara. So I got the mascara and I loved it. And then 2 weeks later, she's like, you know what, MC, you have a great personality. Maybe I would see you sell this product. And I'm like, you know what, let me think about it. So what I did, keep in mind, that was in May 2014. So Unique wasn't as popular as it is now. Now everybody knows Unique, right? But back then, um, I didn't know. So I went on all these websites. I even asked some friends who were computer nerds or geeks, or I don't know how to call them, but my good friends, I'm like, can you check if Unique is super legit? Because I want to know, I'm going to invest, and this might be my second business. So I checked, everything was fine. So I joined. And I at first it was kind of difficult because, first of all, I am a public servant, which means I work for the federal government. I've worked for the federal government for about 10 years. Right now, I'm an executive assistant for high management within the federal government. So I knew nothing about having your own business and all that stuff. So I had to learn as I went. So at the beginning, it was really hard. I wasn't selling nothing. Um, I was on Facebook. I did groups. I did a page. It was so overwhelming because it's like someone put me in a new territory and like, you know what? Just go. It was as if someone put me in a pool and I can't swim, and just swim on your own. And you have to learn as you go. So you drown, you go up, you try to swim, you try to take some air, whatever. And it was kind of hard. Um, right now I have girls. I have a lot of girls on my team. But yes, it's a number game. However, quality over quantity. When I started in May, June, hold on, it was maybe 5, 6 months later, I had one person on my team because I was consistent. I kept putting pictures of the mascara. I'm like, you know what, this mascara is amazing. And people didn't believe it. So that one person said, you know what, MC, let's go to lunch. So she went on lunch. She came to lunch with me and she joined that same evening because she believed in the passion that I had. I was so excited about the business and she joined. So I had one person on my team. That was a challenge for me because how am I supposed to train this person? I had to read what was given to me. I had to look at all the videos. Those videos are super important, right? We all start from white status. We all start from the same start point. So you have to learn. You have to read. You have to watch the videos. You have to read. I don't know how many times I've said to read. It's super important to read stuff, the training, the knowledge that other wise sisters and uplines are sharing with you. If they're saying it, it's because we want your success. We want you to succeed. So if we're saying we suggest you read this, It's because we did it ourselves and we know it works. We're not going to give you stuff that doesn't work. We're going to give you tips and hints that will work. Also, mindset is super, super, super important. My other challenge was, oh, it's not working. What am I going to do? It's not working. I'm going to quit. You know how many times I've said I was going to quit? I've said it maybe 100 times. Because you know what? I was negative. I expected results like that. Results doesn't come like that. It comes with work. You have to be perseverant. I don't even know if that's a word. You have to be consistent. You always have to be present, whether it's on social media or around outside with your friends, family, whatever. You have to be out there. Your mouth is your business card. So if you don't open your mouth and mention, oh, by the way, I'm a rep for Unique and whatnot, or you even have to wear the product. I don't know if you can see properly, but I'm wearing the product. I got this face just for you ladies because I had no makeup today. I'm like, I'm not doing anything today. And I'm like, oh, I am. So I put the makeup for you guys just to show you it's super important to wear what you sell. If you do not wear what you sell, how will the people know? You also have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to do things that you never did before to get results that you never saw happen to you before, right? So, like I was saying before, my challenge was I was super negative. I didn't believe in myself. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I saw other people climb up. White, yellow, purple. Not that's purple. That's later. I mean, pink, blue, and me. I was still yellow for so long. It took me a year to be blue. Okay, why? Because I was negative. I was attracting negative people. It's too expensive. What is this unique thing that you're doing? It's not gonna work. I let all these people get in my head and say, you know what? You're right. It's not gonna work. But then again, my bills were getting paid, right? So are they paying my bills? They're not. So you have to be positive. And like I said before, one of my challenges was to be negative. I let other people perception and mentality affect me. They were right. Everything they said, they were right. They didn't believe in me, so I didn't believe in myself either. But you have to believe in yourself first. I also had people drop, like they actually quit Unique, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? They're quitting. I have no one on my team. That's another challenge, but it's okay because not everyone is fit to do that kind of business. It really depends what you want to do. If you really want it, it's gonna happen. If you want to make $100 a month, okay, I don't know you. I guess it's pounds. So let's say you want to make £100 a month, you can do it. If you want to make more than that, you can also do it. It also depends of your mindset. I keep on saying mindset because it's super important. And I changed my mindset. I became super positive. Yeah, I got a lot of no's. No, I don't want this. No, it's too pricey. No, don't bother me. I lost some friends in the process. Whatever. I still continued. And you know what happened? When I changed my mindset and I said no more negativity in my life, I turned green. January 2016, I turned green. And I cried. I cried of happiness. I cried of joy. I cried of, I don't know, I just cried the emotion. It was so overwhelming. I'm like, wow, I'm green. Why did I turn green? I changed my mindset. It's the law of attraction. Your vibe attracts your tribe. If it wasn't for the clients, if it wasn't for the girls on my team, if it wasn't for me, I would not have turned green. I turned green in January. I turned green in February. I turned green again. Well, okay, it's March, but I'm green again. But I always wait until the end of the month to make sure. But I don't stop. Yeah, I turn green, but I don't stop working. I still book parties. I don't like parties. So I do. That's me. That's me. I do one-on-one consult. I still continue. I don't stop. Oh yeah, I got the minimum. I'm green. I'm gonna stop. No, you continue because when you do that, you also grow. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You're attracting positive people in your life. You're being consistent. You're doing all the right things in order for your business to be successful. So if you want it to be a hobby, it's okay. We're still going to be here to help you. If you want it to be a business, it's okay. If you want makeup for yourself, it's okay. It's all about free will. But if you want it to be your main source of income, you want to grow, you want to build your self-esteem, you want to do anything you want to do, you can do it. Just know that when you're guided for a reason. You're guided because your elite, Jenni, wants you to succeed. And she genuinely wants you to succeed. So to go back to me, I also want to talk a bit about confidence. What I can say is fake it until you make it, right? So if you're not confident, people are going to feel it. But if you fake your confidence, eventually when you continue speaking to people, to strangers, to whoever, you're actually building your confidence. Hold on, let me just drink some water. I'm talking so much. Hold on a second. Sorry. So you build your confidence by talking to people, by getting out of your comfort zone. By staying in front of a computer or by doing the bare minimum will not get you anywhere, and it won't help your confidence. Let me give you an example. My sponsor said, "Oh, go speak to people, go speak to 5 strangers, and let them know that just give him a compliment." I'm like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna tell a stranger she's beautiful? How am I gonna tell a stranger, oh my god, I love your hair? You know what I did? I just did it. My fear was big, but me wanting to succeed and do this challenge was even greater. So I went to a store. It's called, I don't know if you have Forever 21, but we have something here called Forever 21. And I was on the line, at the lineup, at the cash, and I saw this girl, and her lashes were so long. I knew it was fake, but I still said, "Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. I just want to say your lashes are pretty awesome. Is that a good mascara? Like, which mascara you want?" It's fake lashes. I wish it was um, a mascara. That was an opener. I should have said, you know what? Like, I know this great mascara. Have you heard about this unique 3D mascara, fiber lash, blah blah blah? I didn't do it because it was um, my first test, and my challenge was to speak to that stranger and give her a compliment. But I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't confident enough to say, you know what? I'm selling, but I know this great mascara. Have you ever tried it? I could have just said that, right? So I did the 5, all girls, because women are I believe it's more of a challenge to compliment a woman. So I kept on complimenting women. I didn't do it the same day, I won't lie. I had to push myself. So I complimented the girl. I saw someone's shoes, hair, whatever I could say that was truly genuine, that I actually believed that I really liked it. Because if you start complimenting someone and it's not real, the other person's going to feel it. The other person's going to know that you're faking it. So I did that. So I did these little things that helped me. Another challenge I faced was selfies, selfies and videos. I was not good at doing selfies. I even had messages on my Facebook saying, you should change your camera, you're selling makeup, and you should have a better camera to take pictures. That was a challenge for me. But you know what? I said it's okay. Again, you have a sponsor for a reason. I went a lot to my sponsor during those early times, and I asked her, listen, can we do a selfie workshop or whatnot? So she showed me how to do selfies and also videos. Now, believe it or not, today I do selfies every day. I do videos at least 2, 3 times a week, and I have no problem doing it. Why? Because I practice. And what's great about this technology now is we have those cell phones that you can actually delete the pictures. So if you don't like it, you can just delete and start again. Back in the days, you couldn't, but now we can, right? So you could take about 15, 20 pictures, and you take the best one. That's the advantage that we have now, so we should use it. So my challenges was that's one of my challenges, the self-esteem challenges. I had people talking in my head. That was a challenge. I also had my son. Keep in mind, I have two kids. One is 13 and one is 2.5. Yeah, that's a huge gap, I know. My 2-year-old is a premature baby, so she takes a lot of my time. She also have a hearing deficiency, so she wears hearing aids. So I have to work a lot with her. I have to give her a lot of my time. I also have a spouse. I have a house. I have a dog. You know what I mean? So these are also everyday challenges. And I also work during daytime. Not at this moment, but technically I work during daytime. So work during daytime, the kids, the husband, um, you have to cook, you have to clean. That's a challenge in itself. So what you have to do is time management. If you say, listen, um, I have an hour for you. You do this hour and you make it super productive, and the rest of the time you take care of your family and whatever else you have to do. That will help you be successful. It is a challenge, but you can overcome it. When there's a challenge, think automatically of a solution. There's a solution for everything. So the other good stuff I can talk about. Like I said, I turned green. I have more people on my team. I have more self-esteem now. Um, I'm good at putting makeup, which I didn't know how to do before, right? Sorry, that's my daughter coming in. Hello, Shannon, on video. So yeah, so that's a challenge that I had, was not able to put makeup. Now I can put the makeup. Um, Doing the videos, I was not able to do videos before, so I'm able to do that now. Selfies, I was not good at doing selfies, and I let all those people that talk bad about your business, bad about you. I just don't listen to them anymore. I actually shut all of that down, and I tell myself, you know what? I'm the one paying my bills. Their critiques, opinion, negativity will not pay my bills. So I don't listen to them anymore. That was my daughter. Sorry. So that's what I have to say. Est-ce que tu veux juste réfléchir parce qu'ils entendent tout? Oh, ouais, je pense, ouais. So sorry about that. My daughter is washing her hands, so I asked her to wash her hands after. So you know a bit about my story. You know a bit about my challenges, which everybody's facing them. The negativity, like I said before, um, the self destruction. Like we're worst enemies, but we're also a best friend. So if we switch it from our glass is half full and not half empty, that will change everything. Your mindset will change, and you'll be positive, and you'll attract a bunch of people, and you'll be like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm attracting all these people, and all these amazing things are happening to me. So this being said, I think I've said enough. I've talked for a good 25 minutes. So if you have any questions, I have a good 5 to 10 minutes to answer your question. Then I have to go get this child of mine at daycare. And I hope that my story, it was a bit helpful to you. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask Jenni or ask me. I'm on Facebook. You can find me. And again, be positive. Um, like keep in mind, like I said before, your vibe attracts your tribe. Just remember that. That's
Okay.
it for me.
Yay, hang on now. I've got a question for you.
Sure.
Have you got any tips for videos?
Yes. Videos. First of all, what I suggest is do it during daytime near a window. If you go on my page, you'll see I look super white. It's because I'm next to a window and I use natural light. I look at the camera. I actually speak as if I'm talking to a friend. So the people's gonna feel your emotion. They won't feel any fakeness from you. So that would be the tip. And another one would be keep it under 5 minutes. I actually try to do videos under three. So I try to do my videos under 3 minutes. You introduce yourself, why you're doing the video, what the person who's watching the video will gain from watching it. And you also have to do a call to action. Let's say, go see my site, or don't hesitate to call me. Any questions, don't hesitate, stuff like that. You can also have a sign off. I don't have a sign off yet, but anyone, you could have any sign off that you wish, whatever works for you. So that'll be my tip. Keep it, keep your video short, simple, fun. Be you, because everyone else is taken. So just be yourself. You will attract so many people and so many views, you won't even believe it.
Oh, wow, that is just totally, I love it. The energy is amazing, and I can really,
Thank you.
I can see why you would. I'm just seeing if we've got any more questions. Oh, here we go. Do you just use Facebook, or do you use any other media apps? I'm presuming she means any other social media platforms.
Okay. What I suggest is to choose social media. Because if you're all over with Instagram, Twitter, Google Plus, Facebook, you'll be overwhelmed, right? So I choose two. I have Facebook, and I personally use Instagram. You can use anyone, but use the two that you can focus on. So that's what I do. I don't do 5, 6. It's too much. I mean, we're human beings, right? That's way too much. So I personally prefer Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. Yes, I mean, one of the tips that I learned when I went to Chicago last year was they said pick a social media platform that you're comfortable with, that you're familiar with, that you are an expert in, and use that one. Don't try and spread yourself too thinly, because you won't attract people, because you just you're all over the place, and that's just too much. So yes, pick
Exactly.
one or two. I, like you, I choose, well, I actually choose Facebook and Twitter are my favorites, because Twitter is really easy to use, and Facebook, I'm older, so Facebook really appeals to me. So yeah, so that those are the two that I choose as well. Has anybody else got any questions? I think MC. Fabian says thank you. She's found it all very helpful. And Fabian is French, so she says merci.
Merci, Fabienne.
And let's have a look at anything else. No, I think that's it. And we've done that in how many minutes? How long have we done that in?
About 30 minutes. Quite good.
Yeah. So that's good. 28 minutes and 15 seconds. So we're on time.
That was actually fun.
That was great fun. Thank you so much for sharing that. It really means a lot to me. I try to work alongside our wise sisters as much as possible, because we're all different. We all bring something different to the table. We all do things slightly differently, because, like you say, nobody else is you and nobody else is me. So we share what we know. And, I've always, when I first joined, and I'll be perfectly honest, it was all about the money for me, but that quickly changed within about a week, 10 days of me being in this company. It became about other people. I realized that what I did and what I could do and how far reaching that could be, and the difference that I could make, the business became about other people for me, and wanting the success for others, which is why I don't have an ego when it comes to building my team and bringing other people in and learning from them. So that's all good. So
ego is an enemy. Ego is in the way a lot.
Yeah.
Ego has to go to bed.
Ego it doesn't do anybody any favors at all. In fact, everybody loses when egos get involved. Nobody wins. So that's and I learned that. We all learn. So yes. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, your energy, and the short notice. That was amazing that you jumped on to help me at such short notice.
My pleasure. If I can help, it's fine.
Cool. Okay, thank you. Alexa, let me just quickly check that we don't have any other questions? No, that's it. So thanks again, MC, and we'll speak soon. Take care. Bye. I don't know if anyone's still there. If you're still here, then just shout in the chat box. I'm just going to add, if you've gone, that's fine. I'm just going to add a couple of little things to what MC has said in terms of everything she said was absolutely perfect in terms of mindset, in terms of your learning. Whilst this business is a huge team game, you know, we can't do this by ourselves. We have to have other people in the business to help us, and we absolutely need to help each other and help others, because you can't do this by yourself. But what you have to do by yourself is your personal development in terms of reading. And you know, one of the things that I've learned is they say leaders are readers, and I used to think that meant you had to read lots and lots of books, and that doesn't actually mean that, because there are, you know, we live in the 21st century. You can access books via audio, so you don't actually have to physically sit and read a book. So if you're not a physical reader, then you can download almost every book that we have access to now. You can get via audio. So I would suggest that you invest in that and just see that's what it is. It's actually an investment, and it's not a chore, because the better you are, you know, the more you know, the better you become. And nobody can take that away from you. You know, that self-learning, that self-development, that self-awareness, you know, recognizing that, you know, you get a little bit scared by a particular scenario, that's okay. You are always, you know, we're always going to be scared, but do it anyway. You know, do it afraid. It doesn't matter, because I promise you, those things that scared you, that would absolutely terrify you and probably leave you paralyzed with fear, when you do them, you'll look back and think, wow, that wasn't that bad after all. You know, I did it. And, you know, the smile that you get just from doing it is worth its weight in gold. So reading or listening, doesn't really matter, whatever your preferred mode of learning is, invest in that. When you're afraid, do it anyway. You know, I'm not sure if I've shared it with you before. Let me just see if I've got some here. If I've shared the elastic band method with you. Right, anyway, I don't seem to have any. I know I have some because I've seen them today. But just imagine that this is an elastic band. Oh, here we go. I've got some here. So, elastic band. I learnt this at the convention in, okay, Cassandra, I've got your question. I will answer that for you in a moment. Elastic band therapy. Okay, so elastic band, any just normal elastic band. And when you're going to do something that you're afraid of, pop the elastic band around your wrist, okay? And regardless of what it is, when you feel that overwhelming sense of fear building up, ping your elastic band. Now, I don't understand the neurolinguistics behind it, but I know this is part of neurolinguistic programming. You retrain and reset your brain to think about something else. So, whatever you're afraid of, grab an elastic band, pop it around your wrist, and ping it when you're afraid. Eventually, you'll stop wearing them. I used to wear one all of the time because, regardless of what I said, I was frightened of everything. But fake it till you make it. I don't actually like the word fake it till you make it. I like faith it till you make it. So have faith in yourself, have faith in your ability to get the job done, and don't let your fear overwhelm you, because if you do, you'll get nothing done. You know, we are all afraid of something, and there are only two things that we're actually born afraid of, and you've heard me say this before, and that's noise, fear of loud noises, and fear of falling. Those are the only two things we're actually born afraid of. Everything else we learn. So if we can learn to be frightened of it, we can unlearn it. And that's where your elastic band can become your best friend. Okay, so I won't go on about that too much longer. Cassandra, yes, there is a book list in the iLash Divas files. However, my list of books is enormous. But some of my favourites, particularly when you first start out in network marketing, my go-to books, the books that I recommend to all new presenters, is Go Pro by Eric Worre, The 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. That covers the 7 fundamental skills that you need to learn. I could recite all the skills to you, but get the book, read it. It's also an audio book. It's also available for free on YouTube. Now, the link comes and goes, it pops in, 1 minute it's there, 1 minute it's not. At the end of this call, I'm going to just jot it down, I suggest, I'm not going to do it for you, I suggest you go to YouTube, type in Eric Worre, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional, and it's about 2 hours and 21 minutes, I think, the full version is. Go to YouTube, click on that, and that will give you the 7 steps. And then, when you're ready, you can order the book. If it's not there, then order the book or order the audio. But I highly recommend that you get that. The other one I would suggest that you look at, again, for new people, is Beach Money. That is a book by Jordan Adler. I was very fortunate to and had the joy of meeting Jordan Adler at GoPro Recruiting Mastery in Manchester in November. His book, Beach Money, it's quite a simple book, but it talks again about the fundamental things you need to do in your network marketing business to be successful. It also talks about his journey and the fact that he had failed in 12 network marketing companies prior to finding success. So, not everything's a good fit for you, but when you find the one that you love, that makes your heart skip, then stick with it, run with it, do whatever you can. So Beach Money is another good one. Another one that I absolutely love is Girl Code. That is very different to the how-tos. That is about mindset. That is about learning to appreciate women and being kind to each other. That is a great book. Then there's also the Tom Big Al Schreider books, whole massive series of those. There's books on icebreakers, books on developing leaders. There's a whole range of Big Al books. He also has a website called, the name escapes me, but if you type it, no, it's gone. But type in, if you find Tom Big Al Schreider, and it's there, but it's just not coming. Tom Big Al Schreider, he has a Fortune Now. That's the one. Fortune Now, www.fortunenow.com, and he will send you free downloadable how-tos. I think you probably get them once every fortnight. But fortunenow.com is that website. You can go sign up and get his stuff. Matt Morris, he wrote the book Unemployed Millionaire. He also, that book is great. You can get that in an on ebooks, so you can download that. He also does free Monday motivation live on Facebook. He does them live. He also does them on Periscope. So if you can't watch it live on your phone, you can watch him live on Periscope. I would highly suggest you follow him on Periscope. He's also got some good content, all for free, on YouTube, and that's a guy called Matt Morris, the Unemployed Millionaire. Awesome guy, great story, great book, great content. Who else? Les Brown. Now, if you're not a Les Brown fan, or you haven't tuned into Les Brown yet, you're missing a trick. He is fantastic on mindset. He's fantastic on self-belief, believing in yourself. Perfect. If you're struggling with self-belief, and we all have, don't get me wrong, nobody's turned up in this network marketing business fully equipped to deal with it. So Les Brown, awesome. Listen to him. Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn spelled Jim, obviously. Rohn is Rohn. Seen as the guru of network marketing. His philosophies in terms of network marketing are amazing. Also, tons and tons and tons of free content on not Facebook, on YouTube that you can listen to. Again, highly recommend him. Lisa Nichols is another one of my new favourites. Who else? There's loads. Tony Robbins. Oh, Tony Robbins, an absolute genius when it comes to mindset and working through your issues that you might have, things that are holding you back and stopping you from moving forward, things that might be blocking you, things that you're scared of, and just how you can navigate those yourself and get around it. So there's some for you to take away. Yeah, there you go. So learn them, listen to them, absorb the information that you can get out there for free. There's a lot of free stuff. Absorb that, learn it, and good luck. No, you don't need luck. You just need to get it done. Get the job done. So whatever your goals are, whatever they might be, you write them down, come up with a plan, map it out, and get the job done. So I'll speak to you all soon. Have a great evening. I'm going to sign off now. It's 9:14. So I'm really pleased that we've done it in less than an hour. So have a great evening, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.